Hello, it's Aryan, your tutor for today, and today we're going to be learning about sets. Now, sets are very important in Python because we can do many things with them. So let me just start by giving you the syntax of them. So to create a set, you have to use your identifier, and then you have to write your code. Now, let's just go to our output, the output, which is in the console. We call it a console, not a console. So I have B and I get a set in curly brackets and I add three integers that are all the same, which is 1. And when I print it, it actually turns out that in the set, only one memory is stored of just 1. Now, to distinguish a set and a dictionary is that in a dictionary, we have something called a key value that could access our element. But in our set, we only have immutable objects, meaning by you can't change them and you can't mutate already objects that are inside them. Now to add objects in Python, we have to use our identifier and then we use a method called add and then we add our element. And then that's only adding one element. We could add a list and a tuple. And to use that, we need to use the update function, which adds each individual element between them. So if you want to delete, or here it was clear, so it's B pop. So if I did that, let me just do that. Let me create this is just something called Jupyter Notebook. I will review the installation for you. You guys do not need to worry. It's not that hard. Okay. So I'll create a set which is 111 and 111 in there. And let's say if I want to pop something. So I say b dot pop. First, let me just run this. And it says that there's a syntax error here. I have to add the equal sign. So it's going to say it's going to output 1. So let me just print B. And when I print that, it's going to say 1/11. And if I pop it, we'll just, let's say, just print B again. And it's just going to be 11 because the first element is taken out. Now, unlike lists, the first element is taken out in a set, and in a list, the last element is taken out. So I added 1 again, and then if I want to clear the entire memory of it, then it will output set and nothing. So now we're going to be talking about unions. I really want to display it for you so you could get the full picture. So I'll get a circle and I'll display it twice. Let me just do that again. So I go to okay. So I used Google Drawings because I wanted to depict a picture for you guys. So in this, you're gonna see that in this memory, it's gonna be our list A, which is going to be our first list, and our second list is going to be list B. And in here, what we're going to actually do is when we're in a union, we're going to actually print A or B. And let me just do that. So this means that A or B will be printed. But what actually is meant by this is that I created my set. I print this as a new thing, and then I print the entire thing. This is a continue statement line, and then I clear them, and then I write them again, and then I say union. Now union means that I actually add them. So when I'm gonna print them, what's actually gonna happen is that now they could share data, which we could use later on. And I cleared them again, and I just wanted to display both of them. Okay, so if I wanted to display both of them. So I wanted them to print everything. But that's not exactly true, meaning by that's not actually what I want. When I create my list, I actually want to print something that in both of these sets, there should be an element where both of these sets have them. And I do not want to print that element, I want to print everything else in that element. And if I want to know the actual different elements, I could just write a minus b, or I could use a function called a.difference_b. Now, if I want to print intersection means that the elements which are common. It is the exact same thing. It's 9. But in this, we could use this to know many common differences and advantages of something. So if I want to initialize A and B for a symmetric difference of two sets, so I'll add a new member for A and B, and then I'll output them and use this operator, which means that give me something which is the exact same thing as this. So today